2020 was a tough year for us, losing our little daughter, but something was born. In this case, it was Mia's Miracles.
Mia's Miracles was launched in 2020 after our daughter Mia passed from brain and spine cancer. We were able to witness what most families go through when their child is diagnosed with a very serious disease. It's such a heart-wrenching situation, and I just couldn't imagine how, aside from having your child in the hospital, there's also families that are worrying about how they're gonna pay rent, how they're gonna help their child be better, how they're gonna go to work if they have more children, how they're gonna support the rest of their families.
Being able to help others, being able to give back in a more personal manner has been unbelievable. Yes, we don't have Mia here with us, but it's very gratifying, it's very humbling. The support has been unbelievable, and Mia came to this world and left our hearts open to be able to give back, to help others.
The Mia's Miracles Foundation provides small blessings with large impacts to children and families going through challenging circumstances. The foundation has 3 main hero programs: Mia's Blessings, Mia's Helping Hands, and Mia's Serenity Spaces. Mia's Blessings provide financial support to children and families going through challenging circumstances. This can be in the way of helping pay for rent, mortgage, transportation, utilities. We've had an experience where we have helped a family not get evicted from their apartment the next day because they couldn't afford the rent so that they could be there for their child at the hospital.
So there is a family that was helped by this brain tumor grant. The patient has been admitted for a long period of time, and therefore the primary caregiver hasn't been able to work. He has some support from family, but this grant has helped him help his family also cover the expenses during this time that the patient has been admitted.
I don't know if many people know, but here we help patients up to age 21. And sometimes that means treating adult patients that have a lot of financial responsibilities. And this patient in particular was having to pick between, do I manage my obligations to my family and my household in paying my rent, in paying my car, or do I continue forward with treatment? It was a very real and scary decision that patient had to make. And Mia's Miracles was able to step in and help pay for several months of that patient's rent.
Mia's Serenity Spaces are wonderful and beautiful spaces in hospitals and in our medical facilities that we support to bring a moment of respite and wellness to the medical heroes that we partner with. These spaces are filled with beautiful murals, affirmations, massage chairs, and more to help give these medical heroes a time to relax in between patients. Sometimes we see that these nurses go from room to room and really don't get that time to themselves to be able to help their children and their patients the best they can.
So Mia's Miracles has provided a few opportunities for us as staff in self-care, and the biggest one is this very room that we're sitting in is the Serenity Space, where we can come into and just take a moment for ourselves. We're in a really hectic, busy kind of place, being in a hospital, and we see a lot of sad, scary things sometimes, and this room can be a respite for us, a place to just take a step back, take a moment for ourselves, breathe, and then get back into it.
We also have a space in our partner Quantum House, which provides a room for families and their children to go take a moment of relief and respite in between doctor's appointments or other activities that the child may have. In addition to our Serenity Spaces, we have Serenity Carts at our medical facilities, and these carts are used if there's no room available for us to take over. So what we do is we've provided these Serenity Carts filled with snacks and goodies and waters to pass around the hospital floors for medical staff. Our Mia's Helping Hands program is our joyful activities. These activities bring joy and light to the patients going through treatment. These events can be monthly birthday parties, monthly craft events.
The activities are not age specific. Anybody can join the activities, and our patients love to attend those activities.
We also bring caregiver bags and bags filled with hospital goodies.
The parent bags it's just like a perfect touch to give mom and dad when they are here for a long period of time, and it's just another way to promote self-care. So some of the programs that Mia's Miracle runs here at the hospital are very focused on family-centered care and also supporting their patients while they're here. Some of the things that we have are the support tray. The support tray is a tray that we provide to families who are having traumatic events in the hospital. Sometimes if they're just found out that their child got diagnosed with an oncology diagnosis, or they came as a trauma, or their family just found out that their child, there's nothing else we could do for them.
Our Mia's Helping Hands program really is a time for the families and their children to take their mind off of what they're going through within the hospital so that they can focus on the joyfulness of their children.
Yeah, the partnership between Nicholas Jones and Mia's Miracle Foundation is just a wonderful example of when we take a sad story and make something great out of it.
It has meant the world to have Mia's Miracles as a partner in this endeavor because they have trusted us with funding that has helped many families that have walked through these doors.
And it's more than just what happens in the hospital every day. It is really around seeing the best come out of people, the best of our staff, the best of our nurses, the doctors, but also the people from Mia's Miracle, right? The smiles on their faces makes every day worth it.
They're so fortunate. Everybody now knows what Mia's Miracles is. When they first started, it was, what is Mia's Miracles? Now when they see the rainbow, or they see the bag, or they see Maria walking down the halls, they know that there is an organization there to partner with the best clinical care. So we have the best clinical care, and now we have a partnership with a great organization.
Quantum House is a hospital hospitality house located in West Palm Beach, Florida, that serves families who are being treated for a serious medical condition in Florida. We provide lodging to those families and other supports as well. Mia's Miracles has made a profound impact at Quantum House by coming up with activities that can engage all of our families together to support one another during these challenging times so that they feel that they are seen and connected to one another. One of our specific stories that I would like to share is when we had a Mad Scientist event for one of the birthday celebrations, and one of our patients, who was a real science enthusiast, asked hundreds of questions during these hands-on experiments and talked about it for weeks on end. He really enjoyed it, and it again let him relax and forget about what he was going through in those moments and allowed him to be a kid again.
The wonderful thing about our programs is that they were able to be recreated at different locations around the world. We are so excited that our programs are also being facilitated in Colombia. Our Mia's Blessings program is very important in Colombia. We're able to pay the bills and help financially these families with a child being treated in a medical facility. It is especially important in Colombia as these families are really struggling to pay their bills, as well as also being there emotionally and financially for their child.
It's been very cool to see how Mia's Miracles continues to evolve, not only by raising more dollars and being able to help more people, but it's just the energy in our institution and the people that support it. It's so nice to feel the love. It's so nice to be able to share the love, and it's so gratifying to just see this great cause growing, evolving, and building that great energy that we're talking about. I think the sky's the limit for this Mia's Miracles, and I've said it a few times. I've told Maria a few times about it. It's just to see the support and how organically it's been growing, the impact we can cause, and I have to be honest, this country is a great country when it comes to charity dollars and giving back. And we're just very happy and fortunate to be able to have a platform to raise funds and help others.
For the evolution of the organization, my personal goal would be to get to a place where we raise enough funds so that we could have an impact in the number of children getting sick, and I mean by decreasing the number of families that have to go through these situations. Also, I would love to at one point be able to support research, because the better treatments that our children have, the better chances that they have about getting older and having normal, healthy lives, and continue to just help in any way we can.
Volunteering for this organization has made an impact on me personally, because I started as just a friend and just trying to be a good friend, being there for Maria and Camilo. And years later, it has become so much more than that. I have learned so much personally and professionally as a mom myself, and I've gotten back so much more by being able to volunteer and do these spaces for the hospitals and Quantum House and many more in the future, I hope. So I'm just so grateful and honored to be a part of this foundation.
We couldn't do this without you. Thank you for supporting our mission. Remember, no donation is too small. It can start with a smile. Even $1 can have a great impact in the life of so many children. We are the executors of Mia's mission, but you guys are the ones that are helping us do everything we do.